Well, even the person who is great with their money has at least one financial regret. So what's yours? Be honest now. Well, the Fox 5 Dana Fowle asked you, and boy, did you guys open up, had a lot to say. Dana, any common themes here?
Yes, and absolutely. And I was going to say, listen up, young people, but I'm changing that. Listen up, everybody. A big regret, and this was one of our themes, for many of our Fox 5 viewers, is not taking retirement savings seriously and early enough. Many of you said you should have started saving sooner or just saved some of those small windfalls of cash that came along the way. But add in this layer, folks dipping into their 401ks to pay for a car or a house. Well, they regret it. Let's take a look at Fox 5 viewer Diane Craig Puckett. She writes this to us. Years ago, took money out of my 401k to buy my first home. Didn't realize, she says, that she would owe the IRS $24,000. Ouch, she says. And ouch is right. Nothing is free. Okay, I love this one too because I get it. And I've always felt the same way about this. Listen up if you're starting a family, as Kimberly Woodcock Speece has some great advice. What does she regret? All of that unnecessary equipment I thought I needed for my first baby. Second child was fine with a whole lot less stuff. I could not agree more. I've always said this. They don't need fancy bedrooms. Don't waste your money. Just give them a lot of love. And finally this morning, this is one, I guess it surprised me a little, and I don't know why it did. A few of you regret what you spent on college. Paying back those loans, of course, can take a decade or more for some. It's painful, but some of you just flat out regretted it altogether. Connie Liddell Price Burson has put it simply: excessive student loans. When I asked her what she could have done about that, she said, gotten loans only to pay for school and not to live on while I was in school. Fox 5 viewer TJ Bell has this advice for young folks who aren't thinking through the cost of taking out those student loans.
Student loans, even at low interest, you'll never get them paid off if you have to make a minimum payment.
At the very least, it's going to take you a very long time. Thanks, Ms. Bell. We always appreciate you chiming in on Facebook. And thanks to all of you who joined my Facebook page conversation this week. Coming up at 9, we're going to bring you more of your financial regrets, and there are some good ones. And people they were really open about it, and I was really pleased to see that.
Yeah, that's good. It helps to have those kind of conversations. So speaking of being open, what's yours? Your greatest financial regret?
I've said this all along. It was my wedding. I never dreamt of a big wedding. I was never that gal, and for some reason,
you lost it?
I lost it.
Went overboard?
Yeah, I didn't go overboard, but I didn't want to go anywhere near that was the problem. Plain and simple, it was a huge waste of money for me. I've never stopped regretting it. I fell into the peer pressure, and I did it, and I wish I hadn't. And it wasn't, it was 100 people. It wasn't 200-300 people, but still, I regret it.
Okay.
Should have just had a couple friends.
Well, happily ever after.
Yeah, we're still married.
Yes, indeed. Right. For the record. All right. Thanks, Dana.